3, 2, 1, go! Three, two, one, go! Wow,
party, let's hit the road before I have a flashback to Shinigami. Modo, Shinu Hodo, Isogashi, Sega, run. But thanks for watching what I put out, though it's not a ton. Cause every closed door is just the intro of a brand new story. I wish that I can't pretend I don't wanna see come true. As much as I think about you, or maybe it's deliverance. The pain I know is coming on when my old soul's finally gone. So stay.
Shalom, shalom. I'm here. Shalom. Hello. Hold on. Boy, I gotta clean this place up. All right. We're good. What's up? Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh. All right. What's up, everybody? Shalom, 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 shalom. Welcome back, everybody, to another beautiful stream. Today is Thursday. I'm pretty sure. I hope. I just want to let you all know that the cards for the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff is still here. It's still here. I just want to let you all know that it's still here, and I have to clean it up. Okay, so what do we have planned for today? I got a couple things planned out for today. Primarily, I wanted to play some fighting games because it is Combo Breaker weekend. But, of course, I have to make some videos before I do that. And those videos are the You Laugh, You Lose challenge and another animator spotlight that we're doing. We've already done 2 of them. We're going to do a third. Let's see. I was watching YouTube videos. Hey, thanks for watching. My dude. Buenas tardes, chicos. Buenas tardes, chicos. So, this one's interesting. It's not super great. It's interesting. Anyways, yeah, so I bet you guys are asking, what is the You Laugh, You Lose challenge? So, last time we did this, it was, of course, a You Laugh, You Simp. But prior to that, it was a You Laugh, You Get Waxed. Today, we're stepping it up a notch. Today, we're going to be doing a laugh, and you get shocked by a lot of different toys. I have a bunch of shock toys. So if it's going to be like smile / laugh, whatever. Probably going to primarily be a smile. I get shocked. Yeah. So I have, what do I have as toys? I have this shock ball that I think is supposed to shock you as soon as you touch it. I have a stapler shock toy. I have one of those roulette shock toys. I have gum shock toys and a pen shock toy. And I also have a shock collar for dogs. However, unfortunately, with the shock collar, well, I guess unfortunate for you guys, fortunate for me, I can't find the remote for the shock collar. I was trying to look for it all all pre-stream, and I can't find it. So, the shock collar is unfortunately gonna get benched because I don't have the remote and it doesn't have an app, from what I know. So, we're gonna be sticking to just the regular toys. That's TOS. No, I've done it before. And I've done it before, and it's all right. No, we're good. Someone else has it in the house, right? Let's see. So yeah, it's not to harm; it's to wake me up. Wake me up! Wake up! That's what it is. So, anyways, that's what we're doing today. That's the challenge video today. You laugh, you get shocked, and we're also going to be using it under a wheel. So we're going to be, since I told you guys last time that my wheel was broken, the one that I bought, it was a really cheap, janky one. It was not very good. You see it, remember how it stopped all the time? So instead, we are going to be using a digital wheel. So here I have a digital wheel, and I'm going to be putting in all sorts of stuff on the wheel. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. But I do like the physical wheel. If I end up getting a physical wheel in the future, I think that would be pretty cool to have it once again. You know what I mean? Should be fun. So, that's what's on the agenda today. And then after all that, after we go over the artist, and after we go over the You Laugh, You Lose, we're going to be playing some BBCF. I've been wanting to play BBCF for a while, and I want to play it today. Yeah. How do we submit clips for me? We're going to be using the content Discord. So, !content will give you the link to access the content Discord. From there, I'm going to be making a new channel called Submissions for You Laugh, You Lose, or something along those lines. And with that, I'll be putting in like a set of rules. A set of rules for that specific channel. And then if you don't abide by the rules, then of course your submission gets deleted by the mods. So that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. I forget to add a rules page as well, which sucks. I completely forgot. So I'll be doing that eventually. Slow mode for the channel. Yeah, I'm going to be doing slow mode. Also, you get the shock collar. So the wheel we have yes on. No. I'm going to be changing it. I have to customize it. That's what we're going to be doing. Inspiring VTuber here. How do you make fighting game content that people would want to watch? Fighting game content right now is a little bit harder, but usually when it comes to the fighting game content and stuff, you want to do something different, because if you end up just doing gameplay, unless you are a professional fighting game player, there's nothing wrong with doing tutorials, with doing guides, with doing tips and tricks and stuff, and putting it all in an easy to watch video. Usually that's a pretty go-to content idea. Also doing something different is also great. There's a lot of fighting game content creators out there, especially the ones in Panda Global, and also other ones like Jam and Brian F and stuff. So FGC content creators are doing really well right now because they're adapting a lot, and they are basically making videos that not a lot of people would make. So it's kind of hard, but there's a lot of things that you can do and to make it better, and also to see if there's anything out there. The way I got started was there was no content for BlazBlue. So I started making content for BlazBlue. Little did I know there was an audience for it. So that's how I did it. Let's see. You also have to have fun. People can tell if you aren't having fun. Well, obvious. That's like a no-brainer. That's like a no-brainer. Have fun, obviously. But sometimes If you're having fun, then your objective is to hang out and have fun and stuff like that, of course. At that point, people are looking to your opinion on certain things, and they can tell if you aren't or are having fun with a certain game. That's kind of like an obvious thing right there. So let's see, is there something wrong with my Discord? All I'm getting is the welcome thread. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. There is no, when you go into the content Discord, all you get is the welcome, and then I go in and I make a channel.
Nice.
Yo, let's go. Oh my god, we got Sugumi Simp. Let's go. Thank you so much, Sugumi Simp. I appreciate the very kind generosity, gifting us up to Jest. Excuse me. So yeah, that is how it goes. Usually that's all you see, because after the submissions are done, right, I delete the content Discord or the channels that you guys submitted stuff on. That Discord is specifically for you submitting videos. It is not for you to talk. It is not for you to give opinions. It's not for you to do anything like that. It's not to do anything like, you just submit videos that way. And usually when we're having YouTube nights, I open up the content Discord and you submit videos for me to watch there. But this is going to be special. You can't submit more than one video, just so we can get through multiple people's videos. And it's got to make me smile. That's it. So yeah, this is specifically for the stream. Fucking Mikhail. Why would you do that? Just why? Just why? When did that get added? A while ago. A while ago. Anyways, today's only animation videos? No. Today is anything that makes me smile. I am so glad that I can now apply this specific Unravel to you guys too. Why was that so loud? I think that was the point of the video. I think in particular, it was a little bit louder than normal because I had the knob all the way up. So I turned it down. That was not normal volume. Let's see. Regarding the ULife challenge, how much is the length of the video is allowed? I would ask for 3 minutes or lower. If you have a longer video, I suggest you timestamp. If you don't timestamp it and it's a longer than 3 minutes, then I'm going to skip over it. So yeah. Yeah, but and during the videos, the notifications will be muted. So do not send any sort. If you want to resub, you can. If you want to give out notifications, I will be reading all the notifications after I'm done with the videos. After I'm done with each video, if there's any subs, if there's any bits, donations, anything like that, I'll be reading them afterwards. Just to, you know, uphold the integrity of the video quality, you know. Get it out of my system before the video, correct. And then afterwards, after we're done with the video, today I have a little bit of time because I'm going to be gone for the weekend. Tomorrow and Saturday, I'll be on a trip and I will be gone. I won't be streaming tomorrow or Saturday, but I will be streaming on Sunday to watch Combo Breaker. So I want to play some BBCF today. So I'm going to be going on Steam and playing some Blaze Blue Central Fiction and see what we can find here. Wonder if how many Miko and Subaru we'll see today. Probably a lot, because that's usually the go-to for a lot of the chat. You know, for someone who doesn't like scary games, to have a jump scare redeem. I hate scary games, but jump scares are probably a fraction of why I hate horror games. So about 25% of horror games of why I hate horror games is because of jump scares. But hey, I think of it like this. I don't like horror games, but I don't mind jump scares if they automatically add $10 in my pocket. I'll take a jump scare for $10. I'm just saying. Just saying. Am I getting the Twitch security role? Oh yeah, I have to add you on there. Yeah. I will add you on there right after the stream, I promise. The other 75%, feeling anxious, feeling like my heart's gonna jump out, feeling like what's around the corner, why is this dreary music here, that type of stuff. I hate feeling like that. It's terrible. I hate it. I mostly really like laughing, and I like feeling good, like feel good stuff. That's the type of adrenaline that doesn't get me. It's the same feeling I get when I'm like in a very high place. So I'm like in like very high heights. Same feeling. I hate it. I just get a weird feeling. It starts from the diaphragm and it goes down to my pelvis. It's a weird I hate it. Could watching Hachima be considered a horror game? No. No.
Twitch Prime
is beautiful.
Oh, Parasite Zombie. What's up, buddy? 16 inches with the Twitch Primo. Very good. Very good. Good stuff, man. 16 inches. It's getting up there, dude. It's getting up there. I feel that way when I think about my future. I can see that. The future can be very scary. Well, let me put it on a little bit of music. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. That's the whole point. That's the whole thing. It should be fun. Excuse me. My God, the bubbly. You know what I mean? The bubbly. It's nice. Where do I submit videos? Content Discord. I'll be going over. So if you want to submit videos today for the You Smile You Lose, or the You Smile You Lose, you have to go to the Content Discord, sign up there, and then in a moment I'm going to be opening up a channel where you submit clips. So have it ready, because I'm going to be opening up in just a second. I'm going to be opening up in just a moment. Other than that, on Sunday, so yeah, anyways, Sunday, yeah, I'm going to be watching Combo Breaker. That should be fun. Any specific themes? Yeah, make me smile. That's it. You can make me smile by trying to go for a funny clip, or make me smile by going for a wholesome clip, or make me smile, that type of stuff.
Ahoy!
And it's not one of those, hey, Mikhail trying out the freaking the sound alerts. Ahoy. Yeah, the point is to make me smile, and this is not a you laugh the video ends, so I'm gonna be continuing watching videos no matter what, so should be good. So it's gonna be good. We're gonna be doing it for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. But the artist, the animator that we're gonna be watching today is we're gonna be spotlighting, and we're gonna be watching the animations and seeing which one's the best. Is going to be Mochimiko. Mochimiko should be fun. Yeah. Big fan of Mochimiko. Yeah, get hyped for that. 10K sound alerts. You really want to proclaim your love for glasses? Is there a time limit on the vids? So there is. The time limit is 3 minutes. However, if you have a clip that is within a video that is longer than 3 minutes, you can timestamp it. That's usually my go-to. That's the go-to answer. 3 minutes, that's as much as I'll actually watch. So yeah, that should be fun. And then next week we'll be doing another VIP weekly. Of course, I already found out what topic I want to do for the VIP weekly next week. It's gonna be fun. Oh, guess what came in the mail, chat? Look at all these games. Hercules. Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Oh, gotta be careful with these. I haven't held a PS1 game in forever, dude. Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Atlantis. Bugs Life. Donald Duck Going Quackers. Monsters Inc. Chip and Dale or Magical Racing Tour. Emperor's New Groove. What? Nightmare Before Christmas.
メガネから本当にめちゃくちゃ多様性があるんですよね。まずメガネをかけてる女の子がメガネを外して美少女だったりとか、逆にメガネをかけてニコニコして見てる主人公のメガネを奪ってつけてる女子が奪っちゃったぞみたいな影で、それもすごく可愛いんですよね。あとメガネダンスにメガネが刺激光ったり逆光してる姿とかもいいですし、もうかっこいいから可愛いもの、そしてギャグまで使いこなせるっていうのがめちゃめちゃいいんですよ。もうね、シチュエーションでも多様性できるところがめちゃめちゃいいんですよ。確かに形とかいるとかも、そのキャラに合ったメガネを着せ替えて楽しいもん。
Going in.
アンダーリムとかね、ちょっと縁が
My God.
本当にもうバイキングのようにめちゃめちゃ楽しめるんですよ、メガネ。ルナさんにかけてみたり、マリーさんもガンガンしてメガネかけてみたりとか、メガネはマジで流行ってほしいし、喜びに出すべきだし、
Damn, a rap god.
みんなにメガネを増やしてほしいと思わないかな。
Sheesh, look at her go. Damn, dude. Did you see that? Million miles per hour, dude. It's always hilarious to see. Thanks so much for redeeming it. That's 2 glasses in 2 streams.
What the fuck, dude? Even I don't got that kind of money to throw away.
No! Never to throw away. Those type of redeems get to pay for content. Get to support your boys for content. Anyways, I'm waiting for one. I'm waiting for one of them. I'm waiting for Lilo and Stitch. Unfortunately, that one's gonna take a lot longer. So I can't do the Gamerthon just yet. So I have to wait. I have to wait. The Lilo and Stitch one is the last one, and that one's gonna take a little bit longer. The Gamerthon more than likely will be around the end of June. Will be the end of June. Please take care of yourself. Oh, obvious. Oh yeah, 100%. I really hope that you guys take care of yourselves first, for sure. Last time I got hacked because of all the Twitch bits by. That happened to me too, actually. Actually, that happened twice. Once when I was doing the you laugh you simp. My bank called me saying, "Hey, what's going on here?" And then the second time was when I was buying I think it was like an Asakoko merch. It's the first time. I think it was was it her birthday or her 1 year? I can't remember. It wasn't during the what's it called? It wasn't during the farewell thing. It was mostly during I think it was her birthday. I want to say it was her birthday, but yeah, I couldn't get it. Yeah, I couldn't get it. So thank goodness the store did it again, so I could get the actual tail again. Yeah, so that was twice. I'm live, Uno. I'm live. We're just chilling for a few minutes, and then we're gonna get started with the YouTube video. And then after that, I got some YouTube videos to do. The next video that's going up on the channel is probably going to be the Jump King video. Also, Senor Limon, the editor for the YouTube channel, chat, is currently with COVID, so send his regards. Send a lot of positivity stuff. Send out some positive karma into the world. Hopefully he gets better. Hopefully he recovers. Yeah. So Senor Limon, get better, my friend. We call him Senor Limon around here. Let's see. This is just pre-recording of me. Chat is just bots. He's pre-programmed for chat for chatting. I wish I was that smart, dude. That smart would be sweet. How bad were the DMCAs on the music videos? For what? For YouTube? Oh, dude, I got like 10 claims. There's no, I am making so much money for these music label companies, or these music companies that are claiming these videos. Oh my god, I'm making them so much money. Let's see, I have Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha. Which one's that one? That one's 3, right? I think that one was 3. Something like that. But yeah, I wish I was that smart to be able to pre-program some bots. I wish I was that smart. Also, I watched 3 movies the other day. I watched more than that. I watched a couple. I watched the entire Ong Bak trilogy. You guys know what Ong Bak is? I bet some of you do. But for those of you who don't know what Ong Bak is a Thai martial arts film with a star on the same level as like Donnie Yen and probably not Jackie Chan status, but he's up there because he's very, very, very good and very physical. His name is Tony Ya, and the whole point of these movies was Muay Thai, or the martial arts style of these movies are Muay Thai, and they were cool, dude. Ong Bak 1 was sick. I liked Ong Bak 1, but here's the thing with these movies. The movies that I watched was the action scenes were so sick, but the story was so stupid, and it was so much fun to make fun of. The entire time my dad and my family, we're just talking mad shit on the story. But the fight scenes were sick. It's the greatest combination when the story, you can make fun of it and it's hilarious, and the fight scenes are amazing. That's the best movie experience I could ever ask for. Anyways, Ong Bak 1 was sick. Ong Bak 2 and 3 were kind of boring, even though it's like the opposite of like, not exactly the opposite, but Ong Bak 2 and 3, they try to go for like a story element, and they try to go for some, you know, a little bit more than just, hey, here's a storyline, this dude's fighting, that's it. They try to make something more, and some people might have liked it. I didn't like it. I don't care.
My favorite martial arts movie is Kung Pao Kappa.
Kung Pao and Kung Fu Hustle are hilarious. If you haven't seen those, you should watch those. But yeah, Ong Bak 2 and 3 were like too big. It wasn't a sequel to the first one. It's a completely different story. Think of it as like a prequel, which is weird. But yeah, Ong Bak 2 and 3, the fight scenes in 2 were sick. The story was lame. Ong Bak 3, the fights were okay, and the story was also lame. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened, and what was going down with those. Yeah, I watched all 3 of the Ong Bak shows, which was sick. Yeah, we watched the Raid 1 and the Raid 2. Yeah, I watched the Raid 1. The Raid 1 was great. I loved the Raid 1. The second raid, the second raid sucked, except for the final fight. The final fight was amazing. You need to see the Ip Man movies. I've seen all 4. Ip Man 1 is still one of my favorite martial arts movies of all time. Yeah. Ip Man 2 was really good too. I enjoyed Ip Man 2. And Ip Man 3 was kind of and then Ip Man 4 was better than 3 in my opinion. So yeah, Ip Man, amazing. Love it. To the point where I actually saw the spin-off. I saw the spin-off. Did you guys see the last the spin-off? Yeah, there was, you know, the guy in Ip Man 3 where he opened up his own Wing Chun school as well. They made a spin-off of that guy, and he got his ass kicked by the Ip Man. Yeah, he had his own spin-off. Yeah. I watched that. It was okay. It was okay. It was whatever. Yeah. And then there was also another Ip Man movie that was like Ip Man in his younger years. And that one was okay. Anything after Ip Man 1 feels like a cash grab? Nah, I think the 4 Ip Man movies were really, really good. I really did. If you like compare them to any other martial arts movie, like they're freaking great. All of them. The only one there's of course weaker ones. Anything after 1 is definitely, none of the other after 1 is as good as 1, obviously, but they're all really good in their own regards. Also, I watched another Tony Jaa movie called The Protector. That one was really good too. Hello. Oh, oh, thanks. Thank you. Didn't know it was chicken nuggies. I enjoyed the one with Mike Tyson. That's the third one. The third one, I don't hate the third one, but it was okay.
Say no more, Tyrionius. Funny
Tyrionius.
number, here I come.
Say no more. Funny number. No, hey, 69, 269, 420. Good stuff, dude. Yeah. 420, 690. Let's go. 269, 420. That's how it is. You gotta get it to 420. What's the other way around? 690. Let's go. Oh, I see. I get it now. The Maid. Yeah, the one with Mike Tyson was the third one. That one was okay. It's just there's like certain elements about it that I'm like, that's kind of silly. But yeah, not bad. But no, The Protector was one of those that was really funny to watch. What? Yeah, those I opened. Yeah, I have to clean this mess up. I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna play any more multiverses. I played a little bit off stream, and I have my impressions on it, but I don't think I'm gonna go any more on stream. It's good. I'm excited for more characters. I'm very excited for more characters. So yeah, I'll definitely play the beta when it comes out. Let's see. Did you catch the Hachima mini Twitch stream? No, I did not. I didn't know that she streamed on Twitch. I know that she had an account, but I didn't know she streamed. Yeah. Sweet. You wanna? That's fine. We can battle. Oh, I can definitely counter it. Doesn't matter if you can learn a new deck. I know I have an advantage over you because you don't know how my deck works. A lot. I use a lot. But I have more than just Dragon Maids. But I like playing Dragon Maids. Dragon Maids, Evil Twins, and I have a Sword Soul deck now, which is top tier. So yeah, no, it's good, but I'll test them all on you. See what you want. But yeah, I'm down with doing that. He plays Sky Strikers. Let's see. She announced it on Twitter, but you were probably asleep or busy. Oh, 100%. I was probably asleep. 100%. Have you played Persona? Yeah, I played Persona 4, 5 in its entirety, and then half of 3.
They're gonna announce Persona 6 at E3.
There is no E3.
What?
E3 is canceled this year.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, there is no E3.
I'm sad.
I'm not. Who cares about E3?
Still, a lot of
Well, they're doing their own thing during that time. You don't need E3. There's gonna be conferences, like their own directs, pretty much. Yeah. But at the same time, it's usually
Summer Game Fest
nothing.
is going as strong as possible though.
Oh, Summer Game Fest. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Summer Game Fest. Yeah, that's right. But does he consider Rey a waifu? Let's not get into that.
Hey,
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Consider it.
Yeah, she's 13. It was a big old ordeal earlier this year, like a month ago. They made a Sky Striker manga. And they found out she was only 13. All the Rey waifu enthusiasts were crushed. True Draco? True Draco sucks. I hate True Draco. True Draco can die in a hole.
I don't know how long it should be.
You can use it for as long as you want, but it's good to climb the ladders with and learn all the ins and outs. I'm gonna play Trickstar. Huh? Yeah, just keep climbing. It's a really good deck. The more you learn it, the more combos you learn with it, the better.
About to get some blue eyes by yesterday.
Brick guys?
Yeah.
Of course you did. Blue Eyes sucks. Unfortunately.
I bricked so hard at the beginning. It was surprised. I didn't get a Ray for like turns. Or any instant rays for turns.
Usually the name of the game with Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless your deck is really good. So. Did you see the teaser for the new Skullgirl character? New Skullgirl character? Where? Wait. What character? Damn, paintball? With the $1? Thank you for the donation, bro. Let me see. A minute. Let me see what they said. Let me see here. Oh, they said nothing. They just generously gave $1. Damn. Thank you. Another $1? How many? Just okay. Another $1. Oh, what's up, Estrella? Let's see. Is that the? Oh, let me see. Who is it? It's Black Dahlia? Damn, they put in Black Dahlia? It's about damn time they did that. Dude, it's been like forever since I was asked, like, since 2020, since I started playing Skullgirls back in 2020. Excuse me. I've been wanting Black Dahlia. That character, it was sick. Hold on, I gotta see this. Hold on. I gotta turn off the music.
I'll handle this one personally.
My God, thank you, Paintballer, again for $1. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, is she unfinished? Oh, alpha
I'll
trailer.
handle this one
Oh.
personally.
Dude, she looks sick, actually. Did you see that walk? Oh my God, she looks awesome.
Ha, what fun.
Oh, that reload animation was sick. I don't know if that was a reload animation, but it looked sick as hell. Oh,
This is how it's done.
damn, she's got like a mortar. Can play some Oki with it or something. Have some Oki. Damn, she looks sick.
Who was she again?
Oh, damn, nice outro. Nice alpha there. It probably won't be till like it won't be for a while that she comes out.
She looks great and her leg thing is cool.
I agree. Wow. She looked pretty dope. There's always something aesthetically pleasing of the restands that Skullgirls characters do. Skullgirls on mobile? Yeah, dude. You don't know that? Damn. Paintball coming in hot with the $1. Oh, one of the messages was hi. Hello. Hola. Thank you. Never got into fighting games because I'm terrible at them. Well, I'll tell you something right now. Everyone's terrible at them in the beginning. I remember when I was, I actually recorded it. I filmed my fighting game journey back when I was terrible. I was awful. Now I can hold my own. I can hold my own. Everybody starts off somewhere. I'm terrible at a lot of games, but I still find to enjoy them. Exactly. You always find a way to enjoy these games. They're so much fun. Let's see. Since we're on the topic of fighting games, have you gotten to watch the new JoJo All-Star Battle trailer? Is that the remake of that 3D JoJo game? We saw that when it first got announced. We saw that. It has new stuff? Yeah, it's a new remake. No, I've seen it. It has new characters now. Well, that's sick. Came out 7 hours ago. I haven't seen it. The new trailer. Never got better at fighting games. I've yet to beat my friend who always 100 plus owed me every fighting game we played. Obviously you're gonna get 100 owed because you never practice. You don't know how to beat them. If I told you the answer and you knew how to do it, you would do it. It's obvious. It's like, damn, dude, this math problem 100 owed me. I couldn't crack it. Why couldn't I solve it? It's like, well, duh. You never learn how to solve the math problem. But if I told you the answer, 100%, you get it every time. But the thing is with fighting games is that the math answer fights back. The math question has hands in terms of fighting games, you know? You know? Nice cock. Thanks, bro. I grew up myself.
Hoey, let's make a deal. You play fighting games and I will watch. This way I can live vicariously through you.
Sounds good to me. Hey, listen. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to play fighting games, but still like them. I've always said fighting games are the best video game sport to watch. I will stand by that forever. All right? Even though I know how to play Call of Duty, hypothetically, if I learn how to play League of Legends, sure. But when it comes to fighting games, nothing will be as fun to watch as fighting games. 100%. I guarantee you. That's why I always encourage people to play it a little bit, know what's going on, and then watch that game competitively in a tournament setting. It's so much fun. Anyways, what's up, Jumbo? Like, you don't have to play it to be able to enjoy it. That's why I love watching them. So sick. A main game nowadays, closest one is Star Citizen. I have no idea what that is. League can be fun when you turn your brain off and play with friends. Also, mute chat. I always thought League of Legends could be fun if it paid me. If League could do that, I'd have a blast. I would love that. What's the best jump versus game? I haven't played a lot of them. The only one I played was the one in April for April Fools and Jump Force. That's the only ones I played. Never played any other one. Pain and experience. League as a game itself is not all that bad. It's just random idiot players that make it so bad. Sure. I just don't like MOBAs. I just don't like MOBAs. Do you consider Xenoverse a fighting game? Yeah. I have a very straightforward way of thinking. I'm not one of these freaking Twitter heads that is like, no, it's not technically considered a fighting game, but if you look at it through certain glasses, then maybe. I'm not complicated. Listen, a fighting game is literally when another person beats up another in a 1v1 aspect or in a tag team aspect. All right? Now, there's different genres of fighting games. That's the thing. Just like how there's FPS and third-person shooters and all sorts of stuff. All rail shooters, whatever the hell you want to call it. Same thing. So there is 2D fighting games, 3D fighting games, anime fighting games, and arena fighting games. Arena fighting games is where the Jump or Xenoverse type games would be. Arena fighting games. Fighting games are basically just rhythm games. Yep. That too. Correct. Oh, and platform fighters. Yeah. Forgot about that. Platform fighters is another one that's newer. Before it was just Smash, but now there's a ton of platform fighters like freaking Rivals of Aether, Brawlhalla, Multiverses, stuff like that. Platform fighters. You guys should make me play some Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. I have it. We're going to be playing the Demon Slayer one real soon. Is Kirby a platform fighter? No. Kirby is not a platform fighter. Unless you're playing like a fighting game. Smash style Kirby game, then sure. I don't know how many Kirby games there are. Used to play a lot of League back in the day. Nowadays, I only play on mobile version once in a while. Ah, I see. Wait. There's a mobile version of League? That's news to me. There's a live stream on YouTube about Star Wars Celebration, and Emperor Palpatine is talking right now. I like Star Wars, but I'm not one to freak out over freaking Palpatine talking. Like, when celebrities... There's only one celebrity that I really like from the Star Wars. Actually, there's two. And that is Mark Hamill and Ian McGregor. You know what I've also noticed? What is it with people watching and taking bad movies and making them into absolute memes? That's crazy to me. At this point in time, you want to make a bad movie. Like, is that crazy? Got addicted to League and Dota, but now I just play with friends because ranked stresses the shit out of me. So I stop playing unless I play with friends. Good mentality to have. One of these days, well, I'm gonna bring the whiteboard and we're gonna go over ranked systems in fighting games because I love ranked system in fighting games. That's a stream I'm planning. Well, by the way, I hope you guys like this new angle. I moved the camera over a little bit. Hopefully you guys like this new angle. It's not as shaky either. It used to be very shaky. Even if I tapped or anything, it's not as shaky anymore. So I fixed that for you guys. You're welcome. Just letting you know. No need to thank me. That's fine. Let's see. Mark Hamill is in Star Citizen. You get to be his wingman in a single player, not the MMO. I like Mark Hamill, but I'm not like, oh, Mark Hamill, I'm gonna play this. Yeah. Where passionately cares about the project he's in and its fan base. That's true. I do respect him a lot. A lot. I do feel bad for him. I feel extremely bad. Because remember during The Last Jedi? Remember that monstrosity of a movie? and how they killed the Star Wars franchise with that movie. He went against it. He didn't like it. And because he said that, he regrets it with all of his like being. Because now everybody that says and tried to prove to others that that movie sucked, they always bring up Mark Hamill. Always. The Mandarin. Oh, well, when I mean killed, I mean the mainline Star Wars, like that trilogy, the mainline Star Wars movies. Yeah, so yeah, The Mandalorian's good. Boba Fett, I didn't finish it. I watched the first like 3 episodes. It's kind of boring. I haven't finished it yet. Hopefully it gets better. Oh, didn't Disney make them not part of the mainline Star Wars now? It's like multiverse Marvel style now. Yeah. Yeah, right now, I'm not a huge fan of like the Star Wars stuff other than Kenobi because, you know, it's part of my childhood. So I have to watch it. Plus, I think it'd be kind of interesting, you know, to watch. But yeah, right now what they're doing with like multiverse stuff in Marvel and then the extended universe in Star Wars, it's not really gripping me that much. Not really gripping me that much. I used to really like the MCU and Marvel stuff. I don't like it anymore. I'm not a fan anymore. After Endgame, dude, that was a disaster. Everything after that was like, okay, some of them was okay, but like every Marvel movie after Endgame now is just a setup movie. Except for like maybe Shang-Chi. Everything's a freaking a setup movie. Shang-Chi was pretty good. I did enjoy Shang-Chi. And of course the Spider-Man movies were great. But everything's a setup movie now. Everything is to set up something. And I'm just like, what happened to superhero movies that were fun and they stayed true and they earned their place, right? Now it's just like, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, the animated Spider-Man is not the MCU. That's Sony. And that was amazing. I love that one. Multiverse of Madness, same thing I was just saying. It was whatever. It's just a setup movie. Everything's just a setup movie. Yeah, it's like, oh wait, so this sets up this and this sets up that for like multiverse stuff. And I'm just like, I liked how they did it with the Infinity War arc. That was amazing. It was great. It was sick. It was sick. But now it's just like, bleh. Multiverse of Madness was bad. I don't think it was that bad. I think people are over exaggerating when they say it was bad. I don't think it was bad. But I think it was pretty bad for... I think there were some decisions there that weren't very good. That's what I mean. I haven't watched Moon Knight at all. Let's see. Oh, Infinity War is the best Marvel movie. Period. Infinity War is the best Marvel movie. Period. You could show that to anybody and they will like it. You can show that movie to anybody and like it. Endgame was better. I highly disagree. Endgame was one, too long, slowly paced. Infinity War is nonstop, dude. It was great. Original Iron Man? Don't talk to me, dude. Don't talk to me, dude. I like the original Iron Man, but I'm talking about Infinity War, dude. No, Endgame was amazing only for people that stuck along. And what Endgame did was perfect. You cannot do Endgame any better than how they did it. All right? Endgame served the purpose. And that purpose was to satisfy every single fan that was along for the ride, which was a lot of fans. All right. Infinity War set up that amazing climax. It was crazy. Endgame doesn't hold up in a second watch. Endgame is clip fodder. It is clip madness. You can literally take specific moments from that movie and just show them to people, and that's it. But to have a specific, like, sit down and watch it for a second time, yeah, it's kind of bad. It's not good to watch that. Yeah. Do you want to share the family movie tier list? Do I have it? Oh yeah. So my family and I, we did a tier list of the Marvel movies. The best Marvel movie is the new Thor movie. Well, we'll see how good this movie is. I hope it's good. Ragnarok was amazing. So we'll see how this good one is. This thing is. You guys want to see it? I have it here. I don't know if I can. Hold on. I have it here. Hold on. Do I have it? I think I do. I'm gonna have to email it to myself to transfer from my phone to my computer. Do I have it here? I think I do. Or do I? I don't know if I saved it. No, I don't have it. Faith has it. It's on her iPad. I don't have it. Let's see how unbased your family with Marvel movies. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Taika Waititi's directing the new Thor film. Yep. Yep. The closest we've seen is the Destroyer showed up in the Thor movie. Oh, you sent it to me on Discord. Okay, that's good. Where is it? You didn't send it to me on Discord. What do you mean? You didn't send it to me on Discord. What are you talking about? I don't see any notification. I'll just wait for it, I guess. Unless you put it in a specific channel. Ah, oh, there it is. Ah, there we go. All right, I guess I'll show it to you guys. This was my family's tier list. This was my family's tier list. Okay. Here it is.
Nice.
There it is. Thanks for gifting that stuff to Estrella. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Guardians 2 at meh. I think we all stand by that. Guardians 2 was meh. And by the way, it is, I think this is ordered. Except for the TV shows. The TV shows was a last minute thing. I put Eternals at meh. No, Eternals was basura. Based. Except for Iron Man. Where's Iron Man? How we did it was basically like, nah, that's about it. Spider-Man at meh. Which one? The first one? Yeah, I agree. No, I 100% agree. It should be at meh. Spider-Man 2. That one's dope. Nah, that one was hella meh. That's nostalgia coming, dude. Let's see. The Guardians just suck? Which Guardians? Guardians 2 humor felt very... Yeah, no, Guardians 2 sucked. I didn't like Guardians 2 at all. I like some of the stuff, like the dynamic with the dad. He may be your father, but he ain't your daddy. Oh, Spider-Man 3 was super basura. But we all agreed this is all A5 Wagyu, right? This is bitchin' A5 Wagyu, right? Like this is like peak. All Guardians movie are basura, are a bad team because of Peter Quill is mid. Nah, Guardians 1 was sick. If you don't think Guardians 1 is good, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Let's see. I put Iron Man 1 at dope. I think I agreed, but here's the thing with this list. This is my family's MCU tier list. We all had to agree. So there were some movies that I was hoping that I could move down, move up, etc., etc. But we all had to kind of agree. Just because I hate Peter Quill? Is it because of what he did in Infinity War? Guardians 2 was meh. Loki is meh. No, Loki's sick, dude. Loki was really good. It took like, yeah, about 2 hours to make this list. Yep. Didn't like What Ifs? Where's What If? Oh, What If right there? It was whatever. It was meh. It was entertaining, but it wasn't like, oh, it was super dope. No, we were all right. Where's Let There Be Carnage? We didn't watch that one. Captain Marvel should be lower. No, I don't think it's trash. I think it's meh. I think it's good. Good right there. It's meh. I think my dad or there were some other people that wanted it at dope. I'm like, there's no way I'm putting this at dope. It was not dope at all. Meh is B. Meh is like, eh. You know what meh is. Come on now. Like, respond to anybody with meh. That's exactly what that means. I forgot Dark World existed. Dark World was basura, dude. Guardians 2 and Iron Man 3 at dope would be nice for me because well, here's the thing with Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3, I used to think was trash. But
imagine not putting in the movie of the century, Morbius.
I don't think this list had Morbius. So, checkmate, bitch. So, Wagyu is steak. So, A5 Wagyu is one of the most expensive cut of meat because it comes from a cow that is massaged and pampered throughout its entire life. And the marbling of the steak is so freaking beautiful. It is the most beautiful piece of steak you will ever put in your mouth. So that's what that is. These movies are the bitchin' A5 Wagyu of the MCU. We were doing stuff with the what was it? The shows? We weren't gonna do the shows. Shows was last minute, but we put Daredevil at
Morbius is
A5.
in its own tier. It's like 3 feet above the top tier.
Whatever. But anyways, as I was saying, Iron Man 3. Yeah, I used to think it was trash, but then because of what they did to the Mandarin, because of it wasn't an Iron Man film, it was a Tony Stark film, and how he destroyed all the suits and stuff, I hated it. But the more I watch them, more I'm like, it's not that bad. It's like, it's okay. There's some, the more when I watched it again, so many years later, I watched it again like this year or last year, I can't remember. I was like, you know what? It's not as bad as I remembered it being. You know what I mean? So yeah. Daredevil season 1. Oh, dude, all 3 seasons are
Since
bangers.
when did Morbius become mod?
Teronius, last stream. But yeah, this is the list. Primarily, I actually wanted Black Widow lower. I think I wanted Black Widow lower than dope. I don't think Black Widow was dope at all. I think Black Widow was kind of whack. Findus, thanks for the 6 inches. I appreciate that. I still don't remember Iron Man 3. Oh, yeah, I know. Black Widow's the worst of Phase 4. It's just wrong timing. They butchered Taskmaster, and the movie was just like, meh. Even as a movie in itself, it was just like, meh. Remember when they thought they could get, dude, when I saw that the way that she can't touch the main villain. I'm telling you this right now. I'm just letting you know because of how ridiculous it is. She can't touch the main villain of this movie because apparently he has genetically I can't remember what it was, but essentially there's a stench or a pheromone or something that radiates off of this guy, and they're genetically altered to not hurt this dude because he's given off this freaking smell or this pheromone or whatever. I don't even know what it is, what the right terminology is. But when I saw that, I'm like, this is so freaking dumb. Oh my God. But I thought it was clever that she broke her nose on purpose so she doesn't smell. I thought that was clever. That's how they got rid. That's how they did it. So it was. That was bad, dude. Black Panther was great. I think Black Panther is fine where it is. People don't like what I have to say about Black Panther, so I won't say it. Let's see. Yeah.
I think everything after Endgame is mid.
I agree, except for the new Spider-Man movie. Civil War is a better Black Panther movie than Black Panther. I agree, 100%. Say it, no balls. Black Panther's mid. That's all I'm gonna say. No Deadpool. No, this is MCU films. Technically, Deadpool isn't a part of the MCU yet, and it wasn't in the things here. But Deadpool, oh, that's A5 Wagyu bitchin'. I love Deadpool. Civil War, one of the best MCU films. It was super good. But yeah, Civil War was sick. Oh yeah, I love Civil War. I still think these are the top 5 movies of the MCU right here. Avengers, Infinity War, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Ragnarok, Civil War, Endgame. So yeah, that's that. Venom is in the MCU. Yeah, so after Spider-Man 3, in the post credits, Ed Hardy was there. So he's part of the MCU for like a second.
Cars was the best MCU movie.
Yeah, they wanted to see.
Did you know that Lightning McQueen is the star of several feature films such as Cars,
No, we're not getting
Cars
into
2, Cars 3, Planes, Fire and Rescue,
Oh, the
Dory,
Gura.
Toy Story 3, Coco
Nice.
and Ralph Breaks the Internet. As
The
well
original
as other
Iron
short
Man?
films
Right here.
such as Master and the Ghostlight, Miss Fritter's Racing School, television programs such as Cars Tunes, Pixar's Popcorn Cars.
Oh
series
yeah,
voiced
that's
by
a
none
classic
other
copy
than Owen
pasta.
Wilson.
Classic copy pasta. Good stuff, dude. Classic. I unfollowed Trihex for his mid Marvel takes. Sounds good. Hulk? Hulk was basura. That movie was trash. All the Hulk films are trash. The best Hulk film is the Ragnarok and the Avengers movies. But is he in Kingdom Hearts? Right. Morbius will be in here soon? No.
What
Let's see.
is your actual
Black Widow?
Yeah, we voted for Black Widow to be there, but I want it lower.
I wanted it lower. For some reason, like, my family liked the movie. I was like, this movie is whatever. I already talked about it earlier today, but it was pretty much just wrong timing. The movie was meh. Not just that, not even just delayed for a year and a half. It was just like after Endgame. And I'm like, I don't care about Black Widow. She's dead. The only thing I did was set up
Daredevil is my
Set up
favorite
Hawkeye and
Spider-Man
stuff.
Character.
Daredevil. No, if you haven't seen Daredevil, the Netflix version, well, it's not Netflix anymore, it's on Disney Plus. Watch Daredevil.
See that Mandalorian season 3 is coming, right?
Oh, it's about time. That's good. Mark Ruffalo. Oh yeah, Mark Ruffalo is the best Hulk. Yeah, 100%. The plan was to connect the Sonyverse with the MCU eventually. Yeah, I think that's, well, I don't think so. I don't think so. Mostly because the MCU and Sony are at weird debates. You know? I don't think Spider-Man will be back in the MCU. I think this is the final Spider-Man movie.
No, he got renewed for 3 more.
I know, but not in the MCU. This is a Sony character. Because there was a big old debate about that, or the big old debacle. It's how they're going to do Spider-Man. They were going to combine Spider-Man with Venom and Morbius and stuff. That was the original plan, but yeah, but Daredevil, yeah, he's in the MCU now, so we'll see what happens. Also, Daredevil's getting a new season too in the MCU. Daredevil is getting a new season in the MCU. We'll see how that goes. What the Black Widow movie did to Taskmaster is a crime. Yeah, I wanted my boy Tony Masters. That's not what they did at all.
I'ma be honest.
Ooh, the
I
scam
really
train.
don't
Will
care
it
for
reach
new
level
wave
5
of
today? We
life.
haven't reached level
Heroes
5 in a
your
long
hero,
time.
But woman, like, please, Marvel, just bring out new heroes.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care too much about new heroes. I mean, like, if they're cool and stuff and they haven't been done before, then sure. But I want Marvel to connect everything. I want them to connect everything. I want them to bring in X-Men. I want them to bring in the Fantastic Four. I want them to bring in all of these other things, right?
Nice.
Mikael, wow, okay. Gifting a bunch of subs. Now he moved on from bits. We're going to subs. Oh boy. If Mikael gives one more sub, he might screw over the doubters. I don't know. Oh. Oh. Oh.
X-Men and Fantastic Four were already announced.
Nope, didn't
to be
work.
getting Marvel
Oh well.
adaptations.
That's okay. It was a little too late. You could have screwed over the believers. The doubters, I mean. Thank you for gifting the subs, dude. Anyways, yeah, they're already getting Marvel. That's what I mean. Like, I'm waiting for those. I don't care about anything else, really. I think the TV shows are cool because it fleshes out others and stuff. And the reason I didn't like Multiverse of Madness too much is because you have to watch WandaVision before watching Multiverse. So, thanks again, Mikael. Is almost done. Oh, the Hollow Myth versus Ina. Yeah, we're gonna visit that for sure. Revisit that. I want to see Richard on the MCU at some point. Yeah. New Spawn movie. That'd be nice. Where's Blade? Oh, Blade is another one that's coming out soon. Yeah, Blade is gonna be sick. A well done Ghost Rider would be dope. You know?
Nice.
Thanks again, Miko.
Oh boy, guess who got 100k Shubas? Guess it's time for me to wait till you let me redeem game for one stream.
Sounds good. By the way, that's coming. The next game is Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon is we're doing that next week. We're doing that next week. We're doing that on Tuesday. Tuesday next week. Gonna make him play the I don't know what that is. Adam Warlock. We thought that was gonna happen in Avengers 2. But not Avengers 2. Age of Ultron. Oh my god, that's not it. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That's the one. Shuba Nautica? No, it's banned. It's forbidden.
Spanish, please.
Sin silencio. ¿Terminaste Yakuza 0? Sí, yo lo terminé. Yo lo terminé. Tú lo puedes ver en el Twitch, pero lo voy a hacer en un video y ponerlo en YouTube. Vamos a ver. Ahora no sé de qué hablar, que estoy hablando en español. Por 2 minutos. Coño. Okay. Por 2 minutos. ¿Tú sabes qué, chat? Hay unas veces que yo cuando yo hablo español, yo digo muchas más malas palabras de cuando yo hablo en inglés. ¿Ahora? No. Quizás la próxima vez. La próxima vez yo... Y si quieren... Y si quieren hacerlo. Bueno. El video de música hoy.
That's the thing I love about speaking French. If you speak slowly enough, I may understand some words because they use the same roots.
La verdad que sí. Italiano, francés, portugués y español son casi lo mismo. Oh, y yo creo que hay uno más. No me recuerdo. No, yo no creo que hay nada más. No, bueno. No, yo no creo. Okay. All right, we're good. And also Spanish, because Filipinos be part Spanish. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. All right. Anyways.
Mission complete.
Subtitles Doko. Doko. French is easy. Omelette du fromage. Cultured. All right. I think we're ready to go, chat. Okay, everybody. Let's get things started. Ugh. Okay. Let me go ahead and pause this and get this booted up over here. Okay. Okay. Where is... Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get this started. So we're going to be starting off with the artist first. We're going to do another artist spotlight. Making that a video and stuff. And of course, we're going to be looking at their animations and then ranking them. Or not ranking them. Well, yeah, we'll rank the ones that we watched. We'll watch the most popular ones. And then after that, we'll continue on. So we haven't done this for a while, actually. So should be good. But yeah, we are going to be doing a YouTube video right now, chat. So, and then after that, we'll do the You Laugh You Lose. And then, yeah, should be great. All right. Let's go ahead and get this going. Let's go ahead and get this going here. Start here. All right. We have started. Chicos, ¿cómo están? What's up? We're going to be taking a look at another artist today, and I appreciate you clicking on the video because I have an absolute treat for you today on the artist that we're going to be taking a look at today. This is going to be fantastic because I'm a huge fan of this artist and this animator, and so is the chat, actually. The chat absolutely loves this animator to the point where they always suggest this animator's animations for almost every single You Smile You Lose because they're so cute and wholesome. And I find this to be probably the animator with one of the cutest animations that I've seen. So we're going to be taking a look at the legendary Mochimiko. Yes! I love Mochimiko. This is one of the first animators that I started watching when I got into this rabbit hole. Mostly prioritizing on Hololive animations. And I think maybe they have some Niji Sanji ones too. I think. Yeah, they do have some Niji Sanji ones with Chaika. And when Gibara was around, he did an animation for Gibara as well, but primarily prioritizing Hololive and stuff because there's so many golden moments to animate in Hololive. So, as always, just like the previous one, we're going to be taking a look at their most popular animations that they have, and then we're going to be ranking them. We're going to be taking a look at the top 10, and we're going to see which one is our favorite. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So the first one we'll look at is their most popular one is Rushia Loves Her Big Brother So Much. We'll be watching this. Let's watch the Rushia one. All right, let's see how much Rushia loves her big brother. Let me see. Let me make sure that everything is good. There we go. All right, let's look at this one. Oh, she was very shy. I'll never know this feeling. Mostly because I am the big brother. So for those little brothers and little sisters, then you guys can probably relate. Oh, how cute! His rebellious phase? I think he... You think rebellious phase means, like, you know, they're hitting puberty? That might be it. Teen years. They're starting to go out with friends, but that's cute, even though he has his rebellious phase. Pat, 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 pat. Shoganai wa ne. You know what I mean? All right. That was a cute one. I think we've seen that one. That one's a classic. A classic. This one was done a long time ago. And I think I've seen this one before. All right. Let's take a look at this one. Oh. Miko. Oh man, I love the Miko ones. For some reason, the Miko animations are always hilarious. Same thing with Subaru. Subaru animations are always hilarious. But this one is Aqua gives a lot of snacks to Miko, who was sad and alone. So it's going to be another cute one. I love these ones just because they're so cute. it's hard not to be like, how adorable.
これ話してなかったなと思うさ、アクタンとの裏話していい？
Akutan.
ね、アクタンと一緒になる時があ
Oh
って
my god, the braids.
多分ダンスレッスンで、なんか
I'm a
もうみん
fan.
ながね、
I'm a fan of the braids.
多分同じグループだったからミコがね、ちょっと一人で残ることになったのよ、その場所に。いや、バイバイみたいな。ミコちょっと寂しかったの。
バイバイ。
別に寂しいじゃん。だから、マジか。
あ
一人かみたいな
Oh,
感じだったの。そしたらね、アクタンがね、これ食べな。これ、
oh!
食べていいよ。
Just pull that candy out of her pocket. That's yours. Here you go. That's yours. Have it. You may have it. I allow you to have that. Look how she points to it. That's so cute.
みたいな感じでね、お菓子をね、いっぱいね、ポケットからかカバンからかわかんないけどね、いっぱいポコポコね、机の上にね。
This was me in kindergarten. Actually, it wasn't kindergarten. It was first grade. First grade, I had a whole ton of snacks. I just kept pulling them out little by little. And then at the end of me pulling out so many snacks, I would pull out the Game Boy. And we would play Pokemon. Love those.
そっとね、立ち去るときにね、いっぱいね、置いてってね、え、アクタン、いいの？いいよ。嬉しいな。
Aw.
ありがとう
That's so
って
cute.
喜んだらね、もうこれもあげるってな感じでね、次々にお菓子ね、置いて。
This is my favorite Mochimiko face that they animate. This one right here. It's like chubby cheeks looking down and just, you know what I mean? It was one of those.
置いてってくれてね、めっちゃ可愛かったの。めっちゃ優しいと思って。
Look at that.
めっちゃお菓子置いてってくれてね、みこね、もうそっからね、
She just keeps pulling out these
ステー
treats.
ジがね、倍以上にね、跳ね上がったっていうね、こうささやかな
Love
ミコと
meter.
アクターのね、エピソー
A
ド。
pretty funny way of doing things, huh? Pretty funny way of sizing up certain things, huh? Yeah, that one was adorable. I just loved that face, the chubby cheeks face look. I love that one so much. All right, next one. Another one with Aqua, but this time it's Marin telling a story. Look at that, pat, pat, pat. The onion. The onion's pretty cute.
この間もね、もうほんと可愛かったのが、いやなんかアクタンの
Yeah,
家
there's
族
so many
って
stories of Aqua just being adorable.
音もなく近づいてきて、挨拶もしないの。なんかす
うぶ
ごい無音ですって近づいてきて、
So she's a
ボソッ
ninja.
とね、
ヘリキちゃん、せいちゃん。
っていうの。だからこっち、あー、アクター、
あー
久しぶりとか言うじゃん。
Oh,
久しぶり。
みたいな感じなの。うわ
oh,
ーってなるでしょ。可愛いっしょ。
that's me. That's me right there. Seriously. And I wasn't even there for the situation. I'm just looking at a recreation and I feel the same way.
で、船長が可愛いね可愛いね、アクタン可愛いね可愛いね、よしよし可愛いね可愛いねってするとね、アクタンがね、もじもじしながらね、めっちゃちっちゃい声でね、
何？
みたいな感じでね、言うの。可愛いでしょ。
IRL
で
anime.
こっちに
Literally.
対してはそういう感じの態度なんだけど、シオンタンとかと一緒にいるとね、違います、こうやって書くんですみたいな感じでちょっといきり始めてるのがまた可愛い。シオンタンとかと一緒に喋ってる時々なんかいきなりいきり始めて声が大きくなるのがちょっと可愛い。可愛いのよ。赤ちゃんなのよ、アクタンは。この間も
I love it. I love it. You know what? I used to actually be a sneaky mother fifer myself. I remember when I was working in my father's kitchen. In my father's kitchen, there would usually be lots of food being made, obviously. Oh, when I say father's kitchen, I mean restaurant. My father's restaurant. In the kitchen. A lot of food was being made. I would not make a sound. Every time. I've only gotten caught once, and I've done it close to 100 times. But they would know I did it, but I never get caught. Because of obviously there's a missing thing there and everything's accounted for. But I'm like, nah, they can make another one. You know? My presence was I was known as the food ninja. True story. True story. Anyways, lots of real cute stories on Aqua. She's adorable. All right. Pecora drinks her brother's drink secretly. My God, I can't read. What is wrong with me? That looks like milk.
ペコーランって牛乳が好きなのね。牛乳飲み物で牛乳が好きペコなんだけど、その好きなのがお兄ちゃんが一時めっちゃ牛乳に
Did you see the glow up? I didn't know that you could. Wow. So this is what I'm used to seeing when I watch Mochimiko, and then bam, glow up. My lord.
その好きなのがお兄ちゃんが一時めっちゃ牛乳にハマってて、それが羨ましくてペコーラが飲み始めてペコーラもハマったことがあったペコなんだけど、まあ、そっからお兄ちゃんの牛乳をガバガバ飲んでたら怒られたね。さすがにね。
This is my milk.
なんかお兄ちゃんがちょこちょこさ、お母さんに
Pecco Mama, we know what Pecco Mama is like
みたいな
now.
感じの言ってるの気づいてたペコなんだけど、こっそりこうやって飲んでて、しかも結構さ、一日でペコーラ1本飲めるタイプだからさあれ冷蔵庫にねえよみたいな感じに言われてても。
You know, have you guys ever not drank from a cup? Like, you guys ever done that? Yeah? You ever done that? By the way, have you guys ever, okay, tell me, chat, what kind of milk do you guys drink? 1%, 2%, skim, or whole? Do you guys drink? What do you think? What do you guys drink? Whole 2%. Semi skim, so like 1%. Whole without cream. So no one would drink skim milk? Am I the only one that drunk a lot of skim milk? Am I the only one? Does no one drink skim? Skim milk is water? I don't know why people keep saying that. Why do people keep saying that? It's not water. I don't think it's water. Obviously, I like every single kind of milk, but I grew up drinking skim milk. It's water cosplaying as milk. No! You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I just had a different childhood. Okay. Continuing.
ペコは知らないふりしてたけどもう牛乳好きすぎてなんかハマっちゃったペコなんだね、お兄ちゃんの影響で。
I actually got addicted to drinking milk as well.
ネットをやったのとかアニメとかもお兄ちゃんの影響が強いペコだからね。初めてペコ
Man, a lot of Big Brothers were influencers, huh?
なんでお兄ちゃんがなんかさ見てるとさ一緒に見るじゃん。はーみたいなわからない感じでもお兄ちゃんがゲームしてるとそれだけでも横で見るしさ。だから結構ねお兄ちゃんの部屋とか行って。
Oh, look at that face! You see that face? Oh my god, I want that face. Oni-chan, what are you doing? Oh no, okay, we're moving on.
あれ見てたりしてたよ。一緒に遊んでもらったりとかしてたの。
That was a cute face. I love that face. That face was adorable. I was also it's cool to see big brothers being influences to their younger siblings. I think I may have done that too, but I hear that a lot with other people. So, for example, who was it? It was Faith. Faith also got influenced quite a bit by playing video games and watching shows like anime and stuff from her brother. I think it was, I can't remember who I was talking to, Oh, Iron Mouse also as well got influenced by her brother. I don't remember. I want to say Geary, but I don't think so. I think I'm thinking of somebody else. But yeah, there's quite a few people that were influenced by their bigger brother, watching anime and playing video games. It's kind of cool. Pretty cool. Let's go with the next one. Oh, this was an Okakoro one. Okakoro animations. Hopefully we get a storytelling from Korone, because I like hearing Korone speak. It's cute. She's got that accent. Big fan, big fan.
コロさん家の家に行った話。
Damn it! It's Okayu. I would. Yeah, Okayu's great. It's just Korone storytelling is pretty top notch. Not gonna lie.
もしたくてですね。コロさんアニメとか見てるとさ、すぐね飲み物が僕空になったら、あ、おかゆ飲み物飲む？水なんか氷足すとかなんか言ってくれるのね。コロさんわざわざね。
Oh, speaking of ice, listen. Does anybody drink milk with ice? Is that a thing? Sometimes, you know, it's not cold all the way. You know? So you put a little bit of ice. No. So that's a no. All right. I just wanted to see if anybody else did it. I don't do it. My dad does it. Yeah.
コップにね氷を入れてねお茶を出してくれるのね。でそれででも今お腹チャプチャプだしと思って大丈夫だよって今もうそんな喉乾いてないから大丈夫って言うとお茶いらないってことは氷いらないってことはもう帰ろうとしてるんでしょって言ってきて感触を急に起こすっていうあんなに優しかったのに
adorable, dude.
あんなに優しくお茶飲むとか氷足すって言ってくれてたのに断ると帰ろうとしてるんでしょって感触を
Okakoro's relationship is crazy. Whoa, what's going on? Let's see. My brother in Christ, you already drank skim milk. That's half water. And now your dad has ice in his glass too. What? You know? I mean, here's the thing. The skim milk wasn't my fault. 2. The thing that my dad likes to put ice in his milk, sure, go for it. But that has nothing on what they did to what Gordon Ramsay did to Pegao. All right? That has nothing on that. Let's see. Yandere Korone is the most adorable thing ever. I agree. I agree. Damn, what is going on? What is going on? Having fun. So what's this what is it? The cock inspector. What's that? I seen that a lot today. Damn, mods are having a field day. Yeah, what's that? Is that something I should be aware of? Damn, this is sick, dude. This is like watching one of those Face Clan montages. All I need is some like Nickelback And this is good. This is sick. Just freaking 360 no scopes. Ooh, I like this. You're in my head. Don't break me down. Just everyone's just like Inspector, like what is it? Intervention. Dude, the mods are going nuts, dude. I think it's sick. Subscriber mod? No, I like this. This is sick. Fucking mods. I appreciate the bits though. I appreciate the bits. Thanks. Is there something I'm missing though with the cock inspector stuff? Is that some sort of a joke? No clue. Just having fun shooting people. Sounds good. I know, but it's not necessarily. You don't just go into a stream and be like, nice cock, unless somebody also does that influenced you guys. Let's see. Yeah, man, it's a joke. Your moderators are just dead. I thought jokes were supposed to be funny. I thought jokes were supposed to be funny. Hold on. All right. Ceasefire, mods. Ceasefire. No, I like this. Hold on. All right. I want to talk to these cock inspector guys. All right. Who sent you? Who sent you? I wish I had a lamp so I can flash it. All right, who sent you? My agency? All right. If it was supposed to be a joke, then you must be a jokester. Tell me a funny joke. If not, then the mods are going to inspect your cocks and they're going to shoot them. Tell me something funny or we're blowing your cock off. Go. Go for it. We got dick piercing bullets. Go for it. Let's see. Whoops. Hold on, wait for it. Ceasefire. I want to know. Let me see. If you say something funny and make me laugh right now, you can stay. But if not, let's see. What has this turned into? Is Cossie actually a freaking word? Is that a new one? They're planning something. Okay. I'll give you that. Go for it. Yeah. I'm down. Plan something. I want to see this. And who knows? They could actually be really funny. Why do Jews watch porn backwards? All right, shoot that green name bitch. Blow his cock off. Not only is he unfunny, but he's a bigot. Any joke that starts with insert racial group here is obviously not gonna be funny. It's obviously not gonna be funny. I'm just stopping it before it goes. What's it like to have a cock? It has its ups and downs. Nice. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think that kind of missed. That was pretty mid. That was kind of mid. I know what? I'll give you another chance. I'll give you another chance. Go for it. Do another one. I'll give you another chance. Yeah, it was like... Too much water? Skim milk? Is that skim milk? Skim milk jokes? I make blind jokes at my own expense and I still never see them coming. Listen, Estrella, that's really funny because I know I know that is 100% true. That's why it's really funny. So, but I'm not asking you, Estrella. I'm not asking you. Anyways, was the joke hard to swallow? All right, that was pretty good. All right, I get it, because it's a dick. It's a cock. All right. All right, you can stay. All right. All right, you can stay. That was a good one. He had the follow-up ready. All right, he had the follow-up ready. Sounds good. Anyways. I'm gonna keep watching this. But hey, you guys can have a seat. You guys, there's ramen here if you guys want. You can stay all you want. But do me a favor here. Chill on the cock inspector stuff. Because the mods like to shoot. You know what I mean? Just take it easy. But we're good. Unban Adia? No. Are you telling me what to do? Ugh. Oh, God! Hold on. It's fine. All right, anyways. GG's. GG's, everybody. What's up, Geary? Here we talk about cocks. Oh, great. All right, we're moving on. Geary's here. We're moving on. Anyways. This one's pretty adorable. Moving on to the next animation. All right, hold on. Geary, do you drink skim milk? Or do you not? I don't remember. Do you not like milk in general? 2% minimum? Okay. No, I agree. 100%. Just wanted to know if there was anybody else that drunk skim milk. Skim is white water. Did anybody else grow up drinking skim milk? Wasn't my fault, dude. I didn't have a job. I still don't have a job. But at least people throw money at me now. Oh, man. I used to, yeah. I used to drink skim milk all the time when I was growing up, yeah. Yeah. Skim is normally cheaper than regular. No, that was during the time, you know, that one time period of like everyone was drinking Diet Coke. I mean, that's now, but back in the day, it was everywhere. Diet Coke, Diet Sprite, that type of stuff, right? And thought, you know, fat free might as well be diet milk. That's the same thing. Skim milk with ice. Yeah, my dad used to drink milk with ice. I think he still does it, actually. I heard cock, so I came, so I must make my leave with the ice. Sounds good. See you later. Have fun surfing other streams that say the name cock. Sounds good. Anyways, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. All right. The next one. Kanata introduces her girlfriend to Coco. Where? I think I've heard this one. Heard about the story. All right, let's watch it.
これちょっとさ、これ全くこの深夜
So rude to Giri. Don't even give me that shit. I don't want to hear that from anybody. All right? She was rude to me. And you know what she did to me. I'll never forgive her for that.
修学旅行と関係ないんだけど、配信が始まる前に、スイちゃんとマリンちゃんが、僕の部屋に、
あ、スイセイ。
帰りなんだっけな、なんかもうちょっと忘れちゃった。で、僕とアクタンの2人でちょっと1、2分一緒にいたんだけど、ココが部屋に入ってきたの。で、やっぱ初めてのココに会うのと、アクタンその日、髪をね、下ろしていたんですよ。で、メイクアップでもなかったし、で、僕の影に隠れていて、ココは一瞬誰なのかわからなかったらしい。
Look at
で、なんか
that freaking face again. Look at that. There's that freaking face again. Look at the cute little chubby cheeks and the freaking little mouth just pouting there and the eyes.
ココに、ココちょっと紹介するよって言ってさ、誰だって言われて。
Wow! Is that Kanata's impression of Coco? God damn.
言って、アクタンもなんかこうちょっと乗ってくれてさ、なんか恥ずかしそうにこう寄り添ってくれて。
Ah, look how cute she is. Yeah, she does a really good Coco, my god.
言ってさ、はぁ？お前何連れ込んで、
Wow! She's really good at that.
顔見て分かったっぽくて。
That was almost perfect.
声聞かないとでも誰かわかんないよな。
That's right, it's only by
そういう
voices.
彼女紹介ごっこもしたりしました。
Even the way that they animated and drew Coco, it was kind of like a Yakuza hoodlum, you know? You know, when they're thinking.
そうなんかでも本当に僕が彼女誰かを連れ込んだと
And then,
思ったら
wait
し
for
く
it,
て
big
びっ
reveal.
くりしたって言ってたけどすぐにねそれはねアクア先輩だということで、ね、
I see.
分かって5回もねちゃんと解けました。
Opened her mouth and that was it. Yeah, that one's pretty great. I like that story a lot. I like it when, you know, it's kind of like mischievous. You know what I mean? I like it. I like it a lot. Everyone is Kanata doing a voice. Oh, really? Is that how it goes? Yeah, she's doing like the squat too. Yeah, the Yakuza pose, the squat. This is great. All right. Oh, boy. Man, I don't think there's any other animation or any other clip that could emphasize the theme of today's video like Ayame. Ayame is just the epitome of adorableness.
今日のダンスは
Oh, it's Mio telling the story now.
でうちは1個受けてきて吹雪はその後のもう1個受けるために残って
Look at that. Oh, the little W? The little W? I love it.
今日は2人は終わりですってなってはいお疲れ様でしたって解散 した後に、大体ね、あやめとね、こうやって二人で解散になると、みおちゃんはこれから
みおちゃん
どうするんだ？なんか用事でもある
Oh,
のか
you're so cute. Look at
な
that.
から
It's literally yes.
あうちは
It's
うん
colon
この後はまあ
and
あれ
and
どうしよう
three.
かなって
That's the
思ってる
face.
けど
That's the
ねみたい
face.
な話をする
Look
と
how cute that is. This is the colon, and this is the 3. So cute.
なんかご飯食べたいなーって思ってたりとかするんだけどみたいなでうちが
Look at that.
二人で美味しいもん食べ行くかって
I wish there was one with 2 lines. You can make that face right there.
一緒にご飯食べてくれるのみたいな嬉しいって
Oh
なるから
man.
めっちゃ可愛いよもうやばいあやめはなんかすごく謎なんだけど甘やかしたくなるというか謎の末っ子感あって今日もなんかこうダンスレッスンが始まる前にレッスン着に着替えてあやめが
Oh, for some reason, that face you guys are making, the equals sign into 3 is kind of cute too. But at the same time, it kind of looks like a penis.
ポワポワしてるの見てポワポワっていうのはぼーっとしてるってことなんだけど可愛いよだなと思ってあやめ可愛いなポフポフって何回やったかわかんねえようちは今日
Poof, poof. XD!
大体そこ
That's the
に
XD
スバル
face.
が混ざるとじゃないスバルまだスバルもやってよみたいななんでスバルにはやってくれないんだよってなるから最近さみんながさうちにさ甘えてくるからさなんかうちみんなのお母さんなんじゃないかなっていう風にさ勘違いしてきたんだけどだんだん
Damn. Mio Mama. Yeah. And that's how she became Mio Mama. Just. She's cute. And her laugh is adorable too. Don't forget that. Uh-oh. We got a good one here. We got Kiara reveals that Callie was talking in her sleep during their trip. This was a long time ago. This was close to a year ago.
One quirky thing
Well, let's
we
see.
don't know about either of you yet.
Oh.
I have a good
No.
one.
Oh, she
No.
knows. She knows something.
No!
Oh, she knows.
No!
That's
You know what I'm
adorable.
gonna say?
No!
It's so cute though. It's so cute.
Usually when you see Callie, she's pretty, well, I don't want to say stoic, but she's pretty not serious either. Stern? Forward? I think that's the word I want to say. So usually it's moments like this where animators just lick their chops and they're like, "Yes, let me animate this cute, adorable Callie moment," because you don't really see those often. It's beautifully portrayed.
Callie speaks in her sleep.
Not that much.
Oh my
It's,
god.
Actually,
She
it's
speaks in her
like
sleep.
in those nights that we slept in the same room.
What does she
in
say?
The first night, she talked a lot, and I was like, "That's the first time I knew about it." So I woke up and I was like, "Oh, is she talking to me?" And I tried to listen, and it was English. It was English words put together. It didn't really have much context, but she kept on talking, and I wanted to write it down, but I was too tired to write it down. So yeah,
You have a
like that. And then
phone.
the next night.
She recorded her.
And the first night she was
Like,
actually
just the
talking
audio.
normally, right? And in the second night, I woke up and she was making the following noises.
Uh-oh.
Sure, it didn't sound like that.
It was like, I don't know, you were kind of low-key crying. I was getting worried. I thought you might
No,
be having a nightmare
she was
or
crying.
something.
Oh, low-key crying. I don't know.
Oh, but the
Didn't you say I was
How
giggling?
cute.
I thought you said that I was laughing.
no, you were like low-key like crying.
It could have been, dude, it could have been both.
But maybe you were giggling a little bit in the first night. I'm not sure anymore.
So, okay. Talking in your sleep is probably the least bit like I don't know. I feel like talking is better than snoring and sleepwalking, as well as wetting the bed. That's like probably the worst of the category. But sleep talking is not only not that bad, because it's usually either mumbling or they're saying something and they don't wake you up super often, but when they do wake you up, it is hilarious. There's nothing hilarious about anything else that you do in your sleep other than talking in your sleep. Talking in your sleep is hilarious. Here's the story. I'll tell you. My sister sleep talks. And I'll tell you the story real quick and then we'll move on. My sister sleep talks in her sleep a lot, to the point where she has one of those recorders. Like, it's an app where you turn it on and it's supposed to conserve battery because it dims it, but it still records it. And every time a noise is made that sounds kind of like her voice or anything like that, or even snoring or anything like that, it turns it on, it records it, and then it tells you the activity once you wake up. So it categorizes it as snoring, talking, mumbling, and stuff like that. And it tells you and it records it. And that's funny. There was one time where I'm in the basement right here. Right in front of me is where the living room is. And this is during the time where I didn't have anything here. So I could hear pretty much everything going on in the living room. My sister was sleeping there because it gets hot over here. And the basement is usually the coldest place. And that's where the AC works marvelously. So she was sleeping there. And in the middle of the night, I heard somebody talking. I'm like, who the hell is talking? I will go upstairs and she's talking to herself. She's sleeping, of course, but she's talking to herself. But here's the funny part. She is a Koreaboo, right? She watches K-dramas, K-pop out the wazoo, knows all sorts of different facts about different things. When I came up there, she started talking in Korean. And I knew it was in Korean because there were some familiar words that I hear her say all the time. Like, what's the one that it's like "andemaseyo" or something like that, which means I don't even know what it means. So I went up there and she's literally talking in Korean. And I can back this up because after that was when she got her recording app. And then one of the recordings, she started talking Korean again. She just started talking in Korean. But this time, I didn't know what she was saying, but she's like, I think I'm talking Korean. And that's when it all connected. I think she was talking Korean here. Dude, it was so funny. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, sleep talking is not only the least offensive way of doing something in your sleep. Like if you were to be, if you were to choose your poison and everyone would prefer to be silent when they're sleeping, obviously. No snoring, no sleep talking, no walking, no wetting the bed. But if you were to pick one, probably talking would be the one that you would need to go for. So it's hello in Korean. There you go. Yeah, I hear her say it all the time. I can't remember too much though. Anyways, that's my story. Sleep talking can be pretty adorable too. Because Faith doesn't do anything. Faith is as quiet as a mouse, but sometimes she slips a few words here and there. And it's pretty adorable. All right. We're actually going to move on to another one here. It's a Gura one. Gura was mistaken as a lost child by airport staff. Oh man, that's sick.
Girl, are you sure you're not a child? I remember one time I was traveling and I was in the airport. I forgot to look at the clock. Anyway, so I get to the security.
Did she miss her flight?
They stopped me and they said,
"Oh,
hi,
look
honey.
at how small she is."
And I was like, oh god, the second you said that, I already know where this conversation's going.
Oh
and so,
no.
like, when I know somebody's about to do that to me,
because they don't know, I also am like, hey, what's up? And I just try and get.
That means this happened to her before. This is not the only time that she's been mistaken by as a child. This has happened before. That's funny. I wonder if there's any airport workers out there that has a story of when they mistook somebody as a child but they weren't, and it was actually Gura. I wanna talk to those airport people because that sounds like a funny story.
As I get like as stiff and as like cool as I possibly can.
Just show your
honey.
ID.
Hi, sweetie. Where are you going? How old are you? 38.
38. Just like that. 38.
I'm late, so move out of my way. Scan my bag and get me. Just just stuff like that. I don't look young enough that I'm not able to fly. Please, I was so panicky. I was
Actually,
like,
they do a good job with
flight,
kids
man,
and stuff.
You don't understand.
I need to get on this flight. No, my sister once went to Puerto Rico by herself, like as a kid, and they do a good job actually. Airports, I mean, in my experience, they do a good job as treating the kids and stuff. They even like if they want to, or not if they want to, but if they can like upgrade the kids' seat to first class if there's room. It's freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy. Anyways, that's a funny story. And of course, adorable animation. All right. It's another freaking Aqua story. We need to see this. This time, Subaru's perspective. Let's see this one.
一番笑っちゃったのがなんかそのね、祭り先輩がね遊びに来てくれたの。でその時になんかさ、祭り先輩ってさ、スキンシップが結構激しいんだよ。
She likes to snuggle, basically. She's like a cat.
チュってずっとしてたのね。で、頭チュチュチュってしてて
Poor Aqua.
祭り先輩。
She's getting freaking assaulted by this cat that just wants to snuggle all the time. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Kevin. Kevin the pug. God, dude. That dog cannot exist unless human contact is within reach. All right?
いつも通りだなと思って見てたんです、スバルは。で、そしたらなんかパッてアクア見たらもうなんかね、もうすごいね、捨てられた子犬みたいな顔でスバルの。
Oh, poor Aqua! The face! You see the face? The chubby cheeks and then this and the little eyes. Yep, adorable.
もう目がさ、目が訴えかけてるわけ。なんかこのスバル助けてってもうね、捨てられた犬だったよ。
She's like, please, dear God, help me.
もうね、もうちょっと笑っちゃってもなんかあんな顔のアクア初めて見て。そうだからね、もうなんかあんなアクアの顔初めて見たなと思ってね、すごい印象
She just likes to cuddle, huh?
ピエンしてました。
Gotta be careful around Matsuri. Matsuri is a cuddle machine. A cuddle fiend. A cuddle fiend. I actually like that name. Cuddle fiend. All right. Let's watch this one. Pecora begs her big brother to buy her special merchandise.
いや、デジモン夏マジで。
Digimon!
映画も行ったもん。お兄ちゃんと行ったミカエルと。
Which one?
ミカエルに連れてってもらった。
Michael? Oh, is Michael the name that they
欲しくて
she gave him?
ミカエルにお願いこれ欲しいこれないと帰れ
Aww.
ないお家に帰れないって言ってねだって
It is the cutest animation ever, dude.
まあ結局はさミカエルの金じゃなくてあれお母さんの金だったから別に買ってもらって正解だったべこのはずなのにいらない、
Oh.
いらないそれはいらないどうせ何にも使わないでしょみたいな言われ
That's
て
typical big brother talk. I've given that lecture a few times.
みたいな欲しいこれ大事にするよって結局それはゴミになる可能性だってあるのにってペコーラの部屋にそこ埋まっちゃうでしょみたいな感じで言われてでも欲しいってデジモン欲しいって
She does. You know what? I'm sorry, but sometimes you just gotta break as a big brother. It's like, look at that. Anybody would break. Anybody.
結局はねお兄ちゃんを口説いて
Of course.
買ってもらいました
It's hard.
ありがとうって言って
It's hard to keep up that
欲しいな
facade.
欲しいなって言って買ってくれたらいい子になるなっては
Yeah, they start to negotiate with you. Yep. Yep. That's life of a big brother, big sibling, I mean, I should say. I wonder if she still has that medal. Probably not. Probably not. All right. We'll do one more. This one has Coco, so I gotta watch it.
この間実は3人でねお泊まり行くって言って行った日ね私待ち合わせの時間があったんですよ。3人で待ち合わせたんだけど結果3時間ぐらい一人で待ってた。
3 hours by myself.
13時とかね。
予定してて。
母ちゃん来たのが
15時。
5時前ぐらい。5時前ぐらいに来たね。3時前ぐらいに。
Meeting up. Oh wait, they all live together, don't they? Or they once upon a time they did?
遅れて15時半かも。
Or in the same complex, I should say.
16時半に着きました。
I'm pretty sure.
みんなで作業見ようねって言ってた間私一人でね。ツンって
Ah, they still do. Okay.
かぐやのベッドに一人で転がって私は。
I see.
寂しそうな顔してたよ。やっと合流した時にお待たせって言ってもうなんかもう一瞬反応がないわけよ。
She's dead. What is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be like a little mole, or is this supposed to be like food?
ここ来たよみたいな。お待たせ来たよみたいな。とかみたいななんかもう元気がないというかもうなんかね店にあるすべてのベッドに寝たよ。
Oh, it's gone now. Oh, maybe it was supposed to be her eye. Hold on, I want to see that again. Maybe it was her eye. Maybe it was like part of the eye. I'm not sure. Wrinkle, yeah, maybe a wrinkle. Anyways, here we go. She's dead. I freaking love it.
元気がないというかもうなんかね店にあるすべてのベッドに寝たよ。もう隅々まですべての家電見た後。
That actually might be her though. Wait, is that her impression? Or is that actually her? At this point, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. She's so good at it. She's so good at impersonating. That's actually Coco. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, I don't know anymore. I don't know. Love this face. I think I'm gonna make this my screensaver. This is my new screensaver. In fact, just found my new screensaver, chat. Beautiful. My new screensaver. That's the perfect representation of mood. Oh man, those are awesome. And I think to end this whole thing off, we have to 100% look at an animation that has gotten me through so many tough times. Like when I lost that Nuzlocke. Or like when I lost that one game. This song slaps. Absolutely. Hell yeah, dude. Put your hands up. Oh god, she's too cute. I love this freaking animation. The best Mochimiko animation, in my personal opinion. It's so good. It's so good. Just because of the piano, when Luna was doing the piano streams and stuff, and doing like a little kaiju type role play with her song. Oh, so good. Mochi Miko, I want you to do me all a favor. If you're not already subscribed, you should subscribe to Mochi Miko. Probably some of the greatest, the best animations you can find for HoloLive clips. And they're usually very short, very sweet, very simple. But not only that, but they, in my personal opinion, they just they make you feel good. And if you like this type of stuff, like HoloLive related stuff, like there's no reason why you shouldn't be subscribed to Mochi Miko. Because, dude, it just, anytime you're having a tough time, just put this on autoplay and just let all the animations play and watch them all and just smile. That's it. So good. They're just so good. They're so cute. It's probably my favorites, in my opinion, is the cutest animations out there for HoloLive stuff. So, personally speaking, I just love that face. You know, the face with the chubby cheeks and the you know, it's so good. Anyways, if I were to put which one was my favorite, obviously is the Luna clip. But if I were to also put something else other than the Luna clip, if I were to say another clip other than the Luna one, I would probably say I like the Kanata introduces her girlfriend to Coco. I think that whole thing was really cute. Also, the one where Aqua was giving a bunch of snacks to Miko and she just kept pulling them out like she was some sort of a merchant from Resident Evil 4. It's like, what are you buying? What are you selling? You know, like that type of stuff. Oh my God, it's so good. That one was pretty amazing. Also, I really, really, really like the Ayame one too. The Ayame one, adorable. Anything with Ayame is automatically considered super cute. The epitome of cuteness within the HoloLive sphere. Even though there's a lot of, like, Nen is a close second. Ayame is like the original one. So, but anyways, all of them are pretty cute. Pretty great. Let me know which one is your favorite, chat. Which one's is your favorite? Let's see. Just watch your video of the anime songs. I was wondering if you're up to date on the Niji EN songs. Probably not. Probably not. Hi, Duck Duck. Shuba, they're saying hi to you. Not nice. Anyways, yeah, Aqua pulling out the candy is so good. It's too good. It's too good. Aqua pulling out the candy is pretty great. The Nanora, it's hard for that to not be the one, you know? Have you seen the Too Many Snacks animation? We have looked at Too Many Snacks, two snacks before. We have. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I really do like doing these animator spotlights. It's really fun to be able to see the world of HoloLive or like even VTuber in general, like VTuber fandom and what they're trying to do. We recently did the fan games, the music. We also did other animators and stuff. So if you guys have not checked out those videos, I highly suggest you checking out those ones and subscribing to them because they're all very different in their own regard, but I do have like my favorites and I do have my favorites within those favorites. So pretty great. Don't have a favorite because miss most of them. They're all great. Yeah, I know, right? I could watch animations for hours. But yeah, Mochi Miko, fabulous job. Keep up the good work. Go subscribe to Mochi Miko if you haven't, because their work is some of the cutest, and it just I don't know. It's really good. It's really good. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you clicking on. Twitch chat, as always, it is an absolute pleasure to be able to do these type of videos and showcase these things with you guys. And if you guys are from YouTube, want to hop on over, I mean, you don't have to. The least you can do, though, is give it a like. And maybe subscribe if you want. Anyways, I appreciate you all hanging out with us. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Top tier Twitch script. Yeah? Good? Top tier Twitch script, huh? I like that. Gotta follow the Twitch script. I like that. That's pretty good. Begins to Helltaker dance. That's usually the way it ends. Hollow Star fan animation showcase. If there's any, I usually take a look at specific animators. So if the animators have specific ones that we can look at, hell yeah. That was pretty great. I love Mochi Miko, dude. Mochi Miko's animations are so sick. They really are. And seriously, if you guys haven't already, you should subscribe to Mochi Miko. Just because, you know, so good. Very good. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and move on. Actually, this is probably the moment that you've all been waiting for. This is probably the moment that you guys have been waiting for. This is the You Laugh, You Lose challenge. So, the last time that we did something like this was the You Laugh, You Simp, which was great. We also did a You Laugh, You Get Waxed. We also have done many other things as well. You Laugh, You Lose. But I want to keep going with the, you know, the interesting ones that you don't necessarily see all the time. We did the waxing one. That was fun. My hair finally grew back. Took this long. Yes, I know. But today, we're going to do something a little bit more spicy. We're going to watch clips. And if we smile, we get shocked with fun shock toys. We got all sorts of toys. Hell yeah. All sorts of shock toys. Now, I did have a shock collar prepared, but I don't have the remote. So, fortunately, I won't be using this today. I have before. We've done it during the cooking stream, the crepe stream. We've done the shock collar thing. So, I've done it before. I've been shocked before. And, yeah. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right? Here's the thing with this. We're going to be putting every single shock content and more on this wheel. This is a digital wheel. I had an actual physical wheel at some point, but it broke. It was cheap. I have to replace it, and I forgot to. So I'm using a digital one, and hopefully, this will be just as good. So we're going to take a look, and we're going to rely on you guys for the clips. So if you guys got some good clips, I would suggest that you head on over to the content Discord. I'm going to be making a channel very soon. And then we're going to be taking a look at those. The rules are, all right, the clips has to be under 3 minutes. 3 minutes or under. If you have a clip that's cute, and your whole objective is to try and make me smile. There's many different ways you can do that. And when I smile, it's a little bit more interesting. So, you make me smile, I get to spin the wheel, and I get to see what my punishment is. Sounds good? Sounds good. Now, for the clips, 3 minutes or less. If it's within a larger video, and the certain clip or that certain moment you want me to watch is in that video, just timestamp it. Timestamping it is the best way to go about it. Okay? Also, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be VTubers. If you want it to be VTubers, go for it. I do like the wholesome stuff, and I do like the funny stuff. There's the go-tos like Miko and Subaru and etc., etc. But you can use pretty much whatever you guys want in this regard, because we're doing a challenge. It's not a You Laugh, You Simp or anything like that. And this one, I can pretty much do any single clip you want. Now, another thing, once I open up this channel, you can only submit one clip. So make sure it's a good one. I want to get through as many clips as possible from as many different people. One clip, make me smile. If you do more than one clip, the mods will delete it. You'll be good. Do you have batteries for those? Yeah, I have batteries. Hold on. Well, hold on. Let me check. Hold on. So there's this one. me a second. 3 double A's. Okay. What is this one? The stapler. So that one is shock roulette. This one is the electric stapler. I'm afraid to do it. You know what? I'm gonna trust that this one is ready to go. I'm not gonna even try it. Electric stapler? No, I'm not testing it. Nice try, chat. You're not gonna get me with that one. All right, next is the pens. Pens. And the gum. Gum, pens, roulette, stapler. And last but not least, the ball. I'm gonna name the title of this video Shock Therapy with Twitch chat. Shock Therapy. Oh god, hold on a minute. How does this work? I don't know. Hold on a minute. Is there no instructions? I just don't want to get shocked yet. How does this one work? I don't know. We'll find out later. All right. Get a towel. We'll find out later. Anyways, we have those 5 things. All right. And the objective is trying to get me to smile. And I will spin this wheel. Let's go ahead and input a whole bunch of different things on this wheel. So, shock pen. Let's see. Shock pen. Shock stapler. We got shock roulette. Shock ball. Shock gum. We're also going to put in a few other ones like, let's see. What else? Gift 5 subs. Just to put that on there. Should we put 1 pass? Put 1 pass. 1 safe, right? 1 safe. 1 safety one. 1 pass. 1 safe. Yeah. 1 safe. What else can I put on here? What else do we put on here? What do you guys think? I'll go ahead and I'll put in, you know what? I'll put the shock gum twice. And I will put the shock stapler twice. And the shock pen. Oh, a shock roulette. Shock roulette. I'm gonna do 2 passes. Right? I gotta do 2 passes. What's the safe word? Safe word is you read this copy pasta? Let's see. All right. Just 1 pass. That's fine. 1 safety. Just don't put end stream. End stream? You mean if I roll it, I end the stream completely? That'd be kind of funny though. I'm putting down end stream. That sounds funny. There's a lot of options here. I highly doubt we're gonna get end stream. Double spin? Okay. Or spin again? Okay. Spin again. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, we got this. We got it right here. All right, chat. We got it. This is what I have so far. Hold on. There we go. Here we go, chat. Here is the wheel. We have things like spin again, shock pen, shock stapler, shock roulette, shock ball, another shock gum, gift 5 subs, a safe space, shock gum again, shock stapler, shock pen again, shock roulette, end the stream, spinning. Yeah. So there we go. Safe word is skim milk. Okay, sounds good. This is really hard to read. It is. It is kind of hard to read. But let's see. Let's do a test one. So you do this, and then it's going, and then bam. Shock stapler. That's how it will work. That's how it works. All right? So, if you make me smile, I spin the wheel. Results may vary. Add a free truth or dare? A free truth or dare? No, that sounds. You can redeem it. Did he read my resub? No, I did. Oh, I haven't yet. Wait, there's a couple people that did resubs. Hold on a minute. We got Zombie with the thanks Zombie for the bits. Foxclick gifting us up to Luna. Runa with the 34 inches. Thank you, Runa. Teronius with the 100 bits. Thank you, Teronius. Maxis, I appreciate that, dude. Foxcloak with the gifting us up to Aqua. Zombie with the 100 bits. And then Mikhail gifting subs to every single Vishojo girl, which is great. Good stuff. Ahora tenemos que hablar español otra vez. De veras. Hablar español aquí. Pero tengo que hacer un video. Yo no quiero hacer el video en español porque no me pueden entender. Oye, si lo hago en español, tengo que hacer los subtítulos en Premiere. Bueno, ok, vamos a esperar. Vamos a esperar. Y después, cuando termine estos 2 minutos de yo hablando en español, podemos empezar. Bueno, ¿sabes qué? Vamos a abrir un canal aquí para que ustedes pueden mandar los videos. Ok. Aquí vamos. Ok. Tú sabes las reglas, mods. Tú sabes qué hacer y si hacen más de un video. Y si mandan más de un video. Ok. Content. You smile. Ok. Smile, you lose. Aquí. Ok, vamos a hacerlo aquí. Muy bien. Ya lo pueden hacer, chat. Ya lo pueden hacer. Más que un video, por favor. Nada más que un video, por favor. Ok, un minuto más. Te ríes, pierdes. No es reír, es para sonreír. ¿Ok? Y si hay una risa, se acabó todo. Okay. All right, we're good. 2 minutes are up. Well. All right, I guess we should get started here. Let's move on to the very first one. We got a few things here. Remember to timestamp everything. If it's not timestamped and it's over 3 minutes, I'm not going to look at it. So let's move on to the first one. And it's a Miko clip. Thanks. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. Thanks. It's a Miko clip. Thanks. Thanks. All right. Well, here we are. First clip of the day. The clip is called Oria Oria Ria 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 Sakura Miko Hololive. Well, this should be fun. Let's get ready. 1080p, please. Playing Splatoon. We can do this. Where's my water? I don't have water. This is a predicament. Oh, I think I have some over there. Hold on. Give me a second. I got some over there. Give me a moment. All right. Got it right here. Oh, also, text-to-speech or bits notifications are turned off. So if you have something to do, something to give, or if you want to resub or something, I suggest waiting for till after we do this, just for the video. You know. All right. Here we go. Miko, let's go. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Just look at... It's hard not to smile at this. She's... I don't know. Have you guys ever seen The Mummy Part 2? The Mummy Part 2, there was a scene where they were going through the jungle to get to a specific place, right? And in that forest, there was these little monkey gremlin type monsters that was killing everybody. And I swear to God, when she was doing her noises, it reminded me of those monkeys. And every time she would shake the brush like this, that didn't help either. So you can't blame me for smiling at this one. Sons of bitches start off immediately with a Miko clip, not even to warm up to it. You guys suck. All right. I guess we're spinning the wheel. Here we go. The stapler. It's the stapler. It's the stapler. I have not tested this. Okay. Ah, Jesus Christ. That's so weird. Oh, that's so weird. Whoa. That was weird, dude. It like went down my wrist. Like right here. Oh my God, that was weird. It wasn't even shocking. It was like a weird massage to my wrists. I can definitely feel it in my fingers though. Batteries were included for sure. All right. We got it. Well, oh, that was weird. That felt weird. That's how shocks work. Are you sure? I don't know. All right. That's your muscles contract. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Science. All right. Next clip. The next clip. The next clip is... Okay, good. I like these short little clips. Thank God. All right. This is a Hachima and Luna clip. Luna learns Hachima copy-pasted her love confession message and sent it to everyone. All right, let's see this.
他人競技じゃないルナタンハーチョも好きだよ。え、マジで？うん。
Oh, she's got a chainsaw. I didn't see that. That is hilarious, but I can't smile.
自分だってこの間なんか急に変なチャットしてきたやんけ。記憶にございませんね。ハーチョもから突然。朝かな。
What did it say?
ルナタン、実はさ、本当は言うか迷ったんだけど。
I like how she's trying to. I like how she has like a voice. Like a storytelling voice. Oh God. So it's Luna that's making those takoyaki stuff, right? Or is that Hachima? Looks like, oh, Hachima cooking. Oh, I see. All right, that's cute. Hey, own up to it, Hachima. Own up to it. You sent those messages. Just you saying, no, I didn't do that will not hold up in the court of law. Own up to it. Yeah, I sent those. Hey, but I did it. I got through it without smiling. That's good. No wheel for me today, or for this time at least. Next. What is this? What is this? Dude, the freaking shock of when the music stopped, the disbelief, that almost got me. That almost got me. Are you kidding me? Okay. All right, next. Miko accidentally kills Botan with her powerful missile launcher. Yay! Oh, is this Fortnite? Is this Fortnite? No, I don't think that's Fortnite. I think this is something else. Oh no, not again. I think that first explosion was way funnier. Just randomly, just... Alright, that was pretty good. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. All right. Next. We're moving on. We're going in. It's a Chloe clip. Portal.
Are you stupid? The cake is alright. The cake is alright. Hello, can I help you? Tasty. The cake is alright. Now, cake is. I want cake. Help.
Cute.
Nah, I can't help you because I stupid.
The cake is alright. I'm stupid. Sounds like a pretty plausible explanation for why she can't help. Okay. Let's see this one. Oh, we've seen this one. Yeah, we've seen this. Or at least I've seen it. I've seen this one. I've seen this one. I apologize, friend, but we must skip you. Okay. 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 Give him a refund? What refund? It was free. Refund for what? All right. Let's do this.
ハニオペさん Thank you めっちゃベリベリ美味しいクッキー Thank you
Oh.
ロリコンカリオペさん Thank you
Oh, wow. She actually called her a lolicon. Oh, God. Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Very unexpected. Unexpected. All right, next. All right. Okay. Roberu Mea out of context. Okay.
優しくしすぎたんじゃない？これちょっと優しくしすぎましたね、これね。うん、やっぱダイスはロベルさんに対しては強めがいいって。
Oh, that was good
そんなこと言
editing.
ってるこいつ。ロベルさんからは強めのアタックがいいって。そんなこと言ってるこの子。強めのアタックがいいわ。ほら。そんなこと言ってるこの子。強めのストレートパンチが欲しいな。いやこれ2、3、4でして。もっと強く。優しいだけじゃダメ。さあもっと強くいっちゃおうかな。Whoa, whoa, hey, hey. 強めにやってほしいな。ねちょっとバカが来てる。ちょっと待ってバカが来てるな。もっと強め。いや
Sus.
優しいだけじゃダメなの分かってるよ男だって。
Jeez.
男は優しいだけじゃダメななんて知ってる俺かて。それはもう言われてる。いろんなところでやっぱ。誰に言われてんの？男は優しいだけじゃダメやねんってやっぱそういう世論が言ってんねん世論が。
Oh, God.
世論があんねんそういう世論がな。どこから調査してきたそのそういう世論が来てんねんそういうのが。おすっごいですわ。これこうですわ。これでバカタレがおよーと。エスストレーありがとうございますありがとうございますありがとうございますありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
なんか言うたか。なんか言うたか。強めがいいよ。気の強い。
What game is this? I don't know what game this is. This is dice?
そんなガチめな感じで来るのやめてもらっていいですか。
Lord, my ears.
ほらさ。
でもこれ出んかった時私にどうして
That's gross.
いやそれはでも
1か6が出ればいい。
1か6が出ればいい。
Yahtzee?
1から6出ろ。
Oh, I know this game.
怖いって。
Oh, the editing's really good. Oh my God.
怖いって。そんな強い女性見たらもう無理やってそんな。ちょっと無理やって。
I like her laugh. For those who don't know, this is Takamaru-kun. Takamaru-kun. All right. Survive that one. We're good. Let's do this one. This one has a timestamp of 4:35 to 6 minutes. Oh, it's already timestamped. Good. 6 minutes. All right, here we go.
Reyna is down. The enemy is on the side.
Coming.
Already? Wow.
What?
An easy 4-0, yes?
For sure. We got this.
What? Everything all right, Reyna?
Yeah.
Hey.
Sorry, Reyna's married to me. I don't share.
That is fine. Omen and I will have our fun. Isn't that right, Omen?
Yeah.
Good job, Reyna.
This is Valorant?
Amazing.
This is
Like,
Valorant.
I'm gonna start crying.
Why would you do that?
Took me a while, and then I looked at the title.
What?
I figured it out.
That's how I feel with life.
Yeah, honestly.
Kimba, can you say I love your mom?
Omen, I love your mother.
Yeah.
Me too.
Always
Damn,
love
look at
a
the
good
moves
milf.
on this freaking guy.
What?
I
with
believe
the
they
knife.
hit you from behind, Reyna.
Yeah.
Talking about in-game, of course.
Yeah, I know.
Down bad
Has
Valorant
been
players.
Such an honor. I'm so grateful.
I'm sure you are. Maybe we should lose this one on purpose, just so that we could have one more round.
I mean, okay.
Let's go. We lost.
Be quiet. I didn't ask you. Oh, shut up.
Wow, Sage, so forceful.
She is so peaceful.
I said forceful.
Oh.
I guess we know who the dom in the relationship is, don't we?
What? Wow. Outing me?
You outed yourself, Sage.
And that's it. All right. I don't know exactly what was going on there. But hey, good stuff. I got through one. I'm not a huge like Valorant stuff. You know, I'm not into Valorant stuff. The VA that does the accurate voice of the character is playing. Semi-interesting. Well, yeah, the whole point is to make me smile. I just more than anything felt lost. It was worth a try. I respect that. I respect that. Who knows? I could have liked it. That's true. Trying out new things is part of life. All right, what's this? It's non-esports FGC commentary something else. Is this a G-Unit clip? It is.
The exact same concept for both games.
What the fuck is this game? This is Fate Unlimited Code. This is some real ass shit.
You're a man, play this game.
This game is amazing, by the way.
Executing in Street Fighter 4. Honestly, stay in Street Fighter 4 and 5 where it's safe. Stay your ass out of this game. This game will make a man out of you.
It's true. 100%. I agree.
Real men play this.
This is fucked. You want sex? This is fucked. Look at this priest blessing this young thigh. Push her to the wall. Oh my God, stop on her. Grab her by the hair. That's a fucking wig, bitch. I know it is.
Got him.
Damn it.
Give him the chains.
Oh, put me in chains, mama. Oh, choke me out like David Carradine. Oh. Get the launch. Nicki Minaj, I see you, girl.
Fucking Obama, dude. I swear to Christ, dude. Imagine Obama. Oh, this freaking guy, dude. This is Majin Obama. If you don't know who that is, he's been in here a few times. He's a legend. Nicki Minaj, dude. Oh my God, that's a wig. Oh, I love Majin Obama, dude. Whenever he's on the mic, it's always a good time. He's legendary. All right. Well. All right. Is it the King US player? No, that's Lil Majin. That's Lil Majin. Majin Obama, he's in Japan. He lives in Japan. He does a bunch of commentary, English commentary for Japan tournaments. So him and Giuna and DS Move or Bobby live in Japan and they do US commentaries. Yeah, but the US King player is Lil Majin. Alrighty. Well, here we go. No, that Fate Unlimited Unlimited codes. Fate Stay Night Unlimited Code. One of the funnest fighting games out there for the PS2. And yeah, 100%. Everything he said is 100% correct about that game, by the way. All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Give me a pass.